So in this video, I think I have a solution for you. Today, we're going to be talking about young bosses and how I started my business. And even though I only have like 10,000 followers or so, I think it may be beneficial to you because I made this video for people who want to start a business, or maybe they want to expand their current business. I don't know. This video is for everybody in the business field or who wants to get into the social media marketing segment of the industry. And if you need tips or help with your business, I want you to watch this video, please, to the end. It's not very long. And if you just started a business, or if you just started a business, you definitely need to watch this video, okay? So let's start there. And then I'm going to be doing a series. I normally, my name is Devon. Hi, and I'm your host. I also am the host of a podcast called Center of the Sun. And in addition to Center of the Sun, I write a blog at devon.org. So please visit my blog, devon.org, DVAUGHN.org. But there I talk about the various ways that you can bridge modern science and ancient wisdom with your current human potential. So, hold on. Because I'm seeing a lot of people on social media talking about how to build a brand. And since 2017, I've been listening to those people for some odd reason, and I've been able to build something. But I've learned a lot of things along the way, and I wanted to share them with you, especially if you're a black guy. I think there's a lot of information out there that's good information, but it does not give you the complete idea of what to do. And these lights are really hot. I don't know. They're not really actually hot, but it's the wine. I got my Sauv Blanc from Kroger. But anyway, I just burped in the microphone. I'm so sorry. Anyway, if you heard that, I'm going to tell you how to build a personal brand from scratch and with sense. Sorry, I'm not looking into the camera because it's a lot. This is one of my first videos where I'm doing a how-to. But building a personal brand is more than watching Gary Vee, and more than reading books, and more than making money. Building a brand, a personal brand specifically, is a lot of planning and a lot of waiting and a lot of crickets, a lot of hearing of cricket, like is anybody listening to me? I don't know. So basically, I wanted to give my take because I've been doing this since 2017, and I think that there are a few things that like Gary Vee and like all these people missed, especially because they're white and they kind of, business with white folks is a little bit easier than between white folks and black folks. So I think in order to maximize your potential, I'm going to give you a few tips that and this is part one. I only did the first 3 tips. This is just 3 tips for how to start, especially if you're black or black man in this racial climate and stuff like that. It's good to have your ducks in a row. I would suggest you get your ducks in a row before you start anything, and this is how you do it. So thank you again for watching this, and I'm going to try to make this as quick as I can. So let's get into it, okay? So you want to build a personal brand, but you're a person of color. You're a little bit worried about the racial climate right now. There are 3 things that I want you to start with, okay? So thank you so much. I'm going to get a sip of wine. Sorry, hold on real quick. The first thing I want you to realize is that you must define 3 main things, okay? The first thing I want you to define is, who are you? And when you're talking about a business, when you're asking who are you, You're not literally talking about like, I am a black gay man who lives in Ohio, like, no. What are your values? Who are you in the context of societal values? And there are a few things that you should figure out before you start a personal brand. What are your values? And how do those values coalesce and relate to the like brand archetypes that are normal in marketing? Okay? So that's like, I'm saying it's slow for a reason, because I arrived to this late. And you need to figure out how you fit into the brand archetypes. And I want you to Google this. This is something you should Google, brand archetypes. And you should figure out which brand archetypes you fit into. What do your values, what do you want to do? Personally, I'm a sage brand, okay? I want to have a media company. I want to disseminate information. I want to create and disseminate information, okay? So brand archetypes, they also aren't the Bible, you know, so, and it is what it is. And if you listen to my show, the Bible, that was hyperbole. But brand archetypes are used throughout business. So first thing you want to do is define who are you. And then once you figure out how you fit into a brand archetype, and you're going to Google that term. Archetype is spelled archetype. No. Archetype starts with an A. It's okay, sorry. Blame the wine. Blame the wine. ARCHETYPE. Archetype. Brand archetype. Look it up. Figure out which brand archetype you are a part of, or you relate to the most, I guess. And then you need to figure out your niche. The word niche is, I believe, like French or something, so that's how you pronounce it. You pronounce it in the French way. But the joy of the English language is that it changes constantly. But you need to figure out what your niche is and your topic, okay? So I beg you to skip the hot topics, even though I do them too, but I beg you not to do a gossip channel. I beg you to do something that is personal to you, okay? So I don't want you, and I'm telling you this because I don't want you to build a brand on top of destroying other people. For instance, like any talk, like I would say news is fine, like general news, but if you're doing gossip and celebrity news, hang it up. Boring, not worth it. It's not worth your time. But if you can find a topic that you really, really enjoy talking about, do that thing, okay? In addition, the second thing I want you to define and to realize very quickly is your purpose. Not your purpose in life, not why God put you on the earth, not why, you wake up in the morning. No, literally, why the hell are you starting a business? What is the purpose of it? Why are you picking a brand archetype? What is the purpose of it? You need to figure out your objectives, okay? And when I say objectives, I don't mean like, oh, you're gonna like have a test and you're gonna like have to like have money, you're gonna have to make $1 million and da-da-da. No, like, literally, the point of my business is to evoke wonder. The purpose that I have, and I'm telling you this because you're gonna, when you're like confused or you're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, you're like, oh, da 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 da, you're gonna come back to your purpose. And if your purpose is something simple like evoke wonder, then like the trolls on Twitter being like, why are you advertising? It'll always come back to your purpose. The purpose of the information that I disseminate is to evoke wonder. So as long as people are wondering why I'm doing something, mission accomplished, bam. So that's number 2, okay? I told you this was going to be a very quick video. Number 3. Camera's over here, sorry. Bam. Number 3. Oh, I have four things. I am so sorry. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes here. Four things. So the third thing is, what is your format going to be? I want you to take in account that the human brain can only do so many things, okay? And when you take into account your format, you need to figure out, are you going to be audio? Are you going to be video? Or are you going to be written words? Or, like, what is your format going to be? Humans generally can only do one thing at a time, so I would say pick something. Pick visual or audio, or if you're really overzealous, pick video, or visual or audio or video. Like Instagram, like photography or podcast or video. Like, choose one. Sorry, blame the wine. But the human mind can only do one thing at a time. So you just have to take that into account, okay? And that's the third thing, okay? So thank you so much for building a personal brand. The fourth thing I want you to do is figure out I'm sorry, I don't want to be callous, but the fourth thing I want you to do is figure out what, and this is a bonus, in case you're counting, this is a bonus round. Why the hell would anybody care what you're talking about? Not like not in a callous way. I don't want to explain it in a callous way. What problem are you going to solve? What problem are you going to solve? So this is why I say don't do a gossip channel, because it's like, what problem are you solving? You're solving boredom, but you're not bringing any value. Unless you're like super funny or whatever it is, but you're probably not. So you should probably like do something that you love. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this video right now. Like, I want to solve a problem. I see an issue. I see a lot of people struggling with what they're going to do, how they're going to build this business, and I just want to provide a little bit of value, something that would help me. This is what would help me if I were starting right now today. So let me know what you think. That's all I got. Four big bams, like bam, 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 bam. Let me know what you think. Subscribe or whatever the fuck or hell you do. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and please subscribe to my blog, dvaughn.org. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I hope you have a great day.